Bullying. It's something that affects so many people, so I wanted to make a video about bullying for quite a long time on this channel, and I hope that this video helps someone in some way if you're struggling with this. The main message of it is that you're really not alone, even though people will make you feel like you are. So please stick with this video if you need some advice on this subject, because I'm here to help as much as I possibly can. And the rain has miraculously stopped. It's a sign! Today is the 1st of September and a lot of young people are in school for the first time and are really excited about going to high school or secondary school, and probably very anxious as well, because there's a lot of fear among young people of not fitting in, not being normal, not having enough friends, not wearing the right thing, not having the right gadgets, not being beautiful enough. Probably the biggest fear is that you're not going to be popular. Let me just put it out there. There is no single definition of bullying, because everyone is going to be affected by it differently. I mean, you've got verbal abuse, which is horrible name calling, bitching and just general nastiness among people. There's physical abuse, which is punching, hitting, fighting. There's a lot of that online at the minute. There's a lot of young people that have been videoing these horrible fights. I think it's so much harder to be a young person nowadays. I mean, there are phones and there's Facebook and social media. People actually use those things that are supposed to help us to stay in touch. They actually use those as ways to control and dominate other people's lives, and I think that that is the most horrific thing, and it's just unimaginable for people who go through that. So you've got verbal, you've got physical, mental abuse, which is perhaps one of the forms of bullying that affects so many people in different ways and can have the most detrimental effect on your life as you go forward. There's no way to define bullying. There's no one term that can sum it up. But how I would describe bullying from my own experience is being crushed to the point where you no longer want to be yourself, and you will stop at nothing until everything that made you who you are is gone. This is an issue that I don't feel like can be changed overnight, and with all of the anti-bullying campaigns and with all of the programs that schools have in place nowadays to help young people, there is still bullying happening, and I know this even though I'm not in school. I know it because I see it on Facebook every flippin' day, and I know it because it happens at every age. It doesn't start and stop when you're in school. Bullying happens all through life, because there are always going to be sick little gobshites who love to control your life and think that they have power over you. But guess what? They have no power over you. I love to dance. As a child, Irish dancing was a big part of my life, and so you can imagine a young boy goes to an all-boys school who loves to Irish dance, and he is the only boy out of 900 that can Irish dance. This is already sounding like a storyline from Hollyoaks. So basically, the drama teacher found out that I could dance. Well, hey! So he wanted to put me in all of the stage shows that the school would do, like musicals. And I absolutely was overwhelmed with happiness at this opportunity. I thought, I'm going to make so many new friends, I'm going to be centre stage, I'm going to get to do what I love, and I'm going to impress everyone. And basically, it didn't work out that way at all. It worked out how you think it worked out. I got bottles thrown at me. I was humiliated every time I did it, and people laughed at me. People were wondering, why are you dancing? Why are you doing this thing that girls should do? Why do you not fit in with everyone else? Yeah, after years of hearing that from people and hearing the laughter and seeing the smiles and feeling humiliated personally, I took my dancing shoes off and I hung them up and I gave up. I just wanted to fit in. I just wanted to feel normal. Now, what I went through, I don't know if that's bullying, because as I said, there are many definitions of bullying, but feeling humiliated and feeling victimised and feeling like I didn't belong in any way, shape or form in that community, I would say is pretty similar to the definition of bullying. I let them win. I gave up. And even to this day, I still think to myself, you should not have let that happen. You should not have given up. Bullies will try and take away the things that make you an individual. They will try and take away your passions, your hobbies, and they will try and make you feel like you shouldn't be doing those things. Because it's weird. because it's abnormal. Well, let me just throw one simple little thing out there. We are strands of DNA. We're on a floating rock that is orbiting a massive cloud of gas. What do we know about normal? We know nothing about normal. I don't want to try and fit into a society that thinks it's normal when we don't even have the first idea of what normal is. So that's something that you need to remember right now. On the other hand, I also experienced a lot of criticism, let's put that lightly, for the videos that I created and for my YouTube channel, which was a massive passion of mine. Yes, my videos were embarrassing and humiliating, because I was young, I was naive, I wanted to make things that made me happy and made me laugh, and those didn't necessarily make other people happy or other people laugh. My school friends thought that I was the biggest weirdo, and fair enough. I deleted all those videos and I'll never get them back. And same with the dancing, I wish I hadn't. But I did, and I learned from it, and now I didn't let anyone take this passion away from me. I didn't let anyone control my love for making films or making videos. And I can say with confidence that people who picked on me because of me making my videos actually contributed to me wanting to make more and wanting to become better and wanting to achieve my dreams. I really want to curse right now because that's how fucking passionate I am about this. I fucking achieved my dream. I did it. I wanted to work on the greatest TV show ever, Game of Thrones, and I fucking worked on it, bitches. So I can look these people in the face and say that your words had absolutely no power in stopping me doing what I want to do, but they actually had power in making me want to do it more and achieve my dreams. So actually, bullying helped me. That is a sentence that you're never going to hear on the anti-bullying posters. If you have something that makes you weird or wacky or individual, you fucking go with that. You keep that. That is what makes you you. And if you let bullies take that away from you and strip you down, then they've won, and you can't allow that to happen. If you're really struggling, there are support systems there for you. Every school has a program for anti-bullying. There will be an officer in charge to help you, and I know how hard it is to talk to your family about these things, because you will be afraid of letting them down. You will be afraid of showing weakness. You will be afraid that they will think that you're not strong enough to deal with these things by yourself. Believe me, it's not fun. But if you need help, you need help. You can't physically stay in that zone alone, and you need someone who understands and who can help to talk to. That is something that takes so much courage, and if you need to speak to someone, speak to someone. If you don't act and if you don't try to change the situation as best you can, it can have grave consequences, and it won't just affect your school life. It won't just affect your family life or your future. It will affect so much. People who feel like the only way out is to end their life. How can anyone or any group of people want someone to do that? How can someone be so swallowed up by the comments or the actions of others that they lose themselves, and that the only way out is death? It's terrifying, and you know, I have experienced the suicide, but luckily I've never came close to ever contemplating it. Sorry, my battery died at the worst time imaginable. What I was getting at is that I have nephews in school, I have cousins in school, and to think that, you know, there are still so many people in school who are that insecure about themselves and about life that they have to look another person in the eyes and call them fat, call them a slut, call them disgusting, call them every name under the sun just so that they feel as bad as they do. It baffles me. I mean, it's pointless to say, but what is wrong with just getting on? To anyone who's going through this in life, I feel for you. All I can say is that I hope that this video reaches someone who needs it. I hope that something I've said has resonated with you, because bullying is something that doesn't go away overnight, as I've said, and it will stay with you. Even now, I'm thinking back to those times that I found it very difficult, and it does affect me, but I wouldn't change it. I feel like by going through difficult times and by feeling like you're an outcast, you have to learn to be strong in yourself, and you have to learn to be courageous, and you have to become comfortable with yourself. And that's something that a lot of people don't get. Some people don't realise who they truly are until halfway through life. So in some weird ways, bullying and being subjected to so much criticism and abuse can benefit you in some way. And I don't know if that makes me a monster by saying that, but that's just my truth. I don't know. I do not know. But it's a fucking shit situation and no one needs to go through it. But if you're going through it, make sure that you help yourself in every way that you can. Take the steps that you need to resolve it. Most importantly, don't let them fucking little bitches wear you down to the point where you hate yourself and you want to change everything about yourself. No, baby, don't do that. I've exhausted myself. I think I'm gonna call it a day on this video. That's all I can say, and you know what? I hope that it reaches the right people. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you like my channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and keep subscribing so that you get plenty more updates from me. And take care, respect yourself, respect others, and peace out.